Hello everybody and welcome back to Your Art, Your Shop. Today's topic is marketplace versus my own shop. And so there's a huge difference between a marketplace and having your own e-commerce shop. And I wanted to break those down a little bit. We're going to talk about tactics and strategies that artists can use to be successful in both places. It's important to note that they're not really mutually exclusive. As an artist, you can sell your stuff wherever you'd like, and you don't just have to limit it to one place. But let's start by kind of breaking down the differences. So here you can see this is the Threadless store, and Threadless is a marketplace. So in the Threadless store, there's products by various artists, hundreds of thousands of artists actually. And one thing that's kind of important to note is that really the Threadless customers are the Threadless customers, not the artist's customers. I mean, a lot of the customers to Threadless come to Threadless because maybe Threadless sent a Threadless newsletter, or Threadless posted to the Threadless social media account to the Threadless followers, or Threadless took out a Threadless ad, or you show up in a Google search for Threadless. And you know, Threadless does a great job of selling art by artists all around the world, but we really prefer that artists sell through their own shop. So having your own shop as an artist means that it's your brand, it's your products in that store, it's your customers as well. They're coming to shop at your store and buy your stuff. And when you do sell something in your own store, you actually make more money than you do in the Threadless store. And the reason that is marketing, really. Like for Threadless has to do all the marketing. Whereas when it's your own shop, you're driving the traffic to your shop. You're posting on your social media about it. You maybe started a newsletter. You've done the work to be listed properly in SEO and Google and such. And so you should earn more money when you sell from your own store. And one thing to keep in mind with that is if you do ever promote your work as an artist, it's best to promote your own store, not a marketplace. That being said, marketplaces are very useful in discovering and experimenting, testing with your brand and trying to like find your voice. The Threadless marketplace also has a thing called design challenges where artists can submit designs that get voted on, and there's comments that are left, and it can be a very useful tool for you to figure out what actually works. Like, what is there a style or voice or some other component that you're bringing to the table that is unique and new and different? So to be successful in a marketplace, a lot of times you need to be discovered, and discovery can happen in multiple ways. So you know, Threadless could curate your work to the homepage or feature it in an email or social post, or you can enable self-discovery by really making sure that your design has content around it, like it's named with a descriptive title, there's a very detailed product description, you put a lot of tags on the design that describe what the work is. So if somebody comes and searches for, say, like a cat t-shirt, they're going to find yours because you properly set it up. And cats may be a bad example. I would actually try to find something that's really unique and different, and like a niche that you can latch onto. It's a great way to really start to find your voice and build your brand, and eventually that can lead to your strategy for how to manage your own shop. Once you find a cohesive style and voice and brand, that's really important that it shows through in your own shop. And when you see marketplace customers start to engage in your content, let them know about your own shop. If Threadless posts on our social about it, comment on there and make sure that the people who like your artwork know who you are and follow you directly, so that the next time they buy something, they buy it directly from you and not necessarily from the Threadless marketplace. And then, you know, once you do have that brand in place, don't be shy about promoting it. It's very, like, I think it's important for artists to create, you know, regular content, whether it's weekly or monthly, whatever cadence you come up with. Create new stuff and shamelessly promote it through all your channels. I feel like the saddest thing is some of like the most talented artists just never want to talk about their own work, and you should not feel any shame in doing so. I think it's very important for artists to put their work out there, and start a newsletter, install the Facebook pixel, and install the Google Analytics tracking, and start to like watch who's coming to your website and how what's working, what content is resonating, and learn and grow, and eventually I think all artists are capable of really creating a brand that resonates. So I hope this advice is helpful. If there's any specific questions anybody has, please leave them in the comments, and I will start to dive deeper into some of these tactics and strategies. Like I want to do a full episode just on building your customer relationships, because that's a very nuanced one. And yeah, I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you. Hey, it's me again. I totally forgot to ask you to subscribe.